We'll we'll do the drums in a sec. We'll do the drums in a sec and get the stuff. Hold on. We are mid insane knockout game. One sec. Look at that, man. I have my clothes all over there, dude. Who cares? Hold on. Dude, this game has been absolutely insane. I can't believe what Cape Verde has done. Holy flag marks. And they got a corner. Just to add some context, ladies and gentlemen, right now we're watching the World Cup. There aren't that many minutes left in the game. It's an insane, insane game. Give me a sec. 3-2. Argentina's up. Cape Verde has been playing out of their mind. 3 minutes left. Corner. Right to him. Ahí por ahí va Argentina. Look at Alvarez. Oh God. Oof. Ooh, what a run. What a cross. Diantre, que le va a meter con un tubo. Yo, this is insane. A silver shot. Right now it's Argentina versus Cape Verde. When the match ends, we'll do the reset. We'll do the drums, and then I gotta make sure we get some more light in this room. Dude, Portugal versus Croatia was peak yesterday with Josh Voyager. That game went down to the wire. Still can't believe that they didn't count both the Ronaldo goal and the Croatia goal from the end. That game should have ended 3-2. They got it back. Ten seconds left. This is it for Cape Verde. Oh shoot! This is it. This is the last chance, bro. If they score here, corner. They called it. They called the game. They didn't even give him a chance to go. Dang, dude, I feel so much for Cape Verde, man. So close. So close. What a game, man. That right there was football, ladies and gentlemen. Yesterday and today on full display. Holy flag nards. Okay. I'll be back. I will be back, and we'll do the drums. Dun 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 dun. Peak fiction. Dun 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 dun. Let's go, boys! Let's go! All right. Coming off of what was that abrupt beginning of the stream because we had to watch the end of that game together. We are here now. Now it is time for that Ichiro Oda greatness. Now it is time for our favorite pirate manga. Now it is time for the... Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, man. Let me grab my... Where is my iPad? The light, gotta make sure that's on. I'm just gonna keep Telemundo on in the background just for the vibes. Alright, where's the iPad at? Alright, we got it. We got it. Now where's the camera? Where's the camera? Where's the camera? There we are! Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. Hopefully we'll be good. There we go. Let me put those clothes up real quick. Gotta take care of that. But ladies and gentlemen, we're here. Oh man, I can't wait. Obviously, coming off of that extremely exciting game, I can't wait to now hop into the One Piece greatness. But I am extremely excited for this chapter, considering the number one, the social media requests that were sent my way, but number two, even in the midst of going through this entire week, mainly utilizing online sources for the World Cup, and even in the midst of that, seeing the amount of individuals that were reaching out and being like, yo, just be worried for this chapter. This chapter's a good one. This chapter's a big one. So, can't wait to see, man. Can't wait to see what we've got cooking this week. Oh, man. So, let's go ahead and get into it. Let me see here. You have Cabo Verde. Never forget your first. Like, what a game. What a game they put on, man. But all love to the squad, man. So happy to see everybody. As always, I apologize for the late start. Akash Panda. Just make sure in the time codes to have if you want to put the World Cup thing, you can. I just put like World Cup, then reset. Then One Piece chapter reaction officially starts whenever we started here. So let's go ahead and see. But all love to everybody for showing up, man. Truly appreciate y'all as always. Let me see. I know a lot of the boys are over in Anime Expo this week. So shout out to my boy Jay. I know JD is going to be, or I don't know if he already has or if he's going to. He's going to be hosting the Aoashi event over there, which is really, really cool, man. Shout out to my guy Jay. Shout out to the boys, man. I know they're all getting together over there at Anime Expo. So let's go ahead and read some of these supers so that we can get into the chapter, man. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, for this week, I will most certainly be doing Hunter x Hunter once again on Sunday. due to the games that are going to be on Sunday, and I know that I'm going to be watching those with family and friends, if Hunter x Hunter drops on Saturday, then I'll react to it on Saturday, upload it on Sunday. If it drops again on Sunday, then I will react to it on Sunday, and it'll all go up as scheduled whenever it goes up. But just keep an eye out for that on the translation of the Hunter x Hunter chapter, because whichever one comes out first, whether it be TCB or Viz, that is what I'm going to be going for. Because, like I said, Sunday's going to be a huge day, and I already know I'm going to be with the fam and with friends that day. So we'll play it by ear in regards to that. I still don't know what I'm going to do with the One Piece spin-off dropping on Sunday. I guess we'll figure that out as it goes. I'll keep an eye out. Akash Panda will definitely keep me updated in regards to that, but we'll see where that goes. I definitely want to watch some more of the anime. I'm in the mood to watch the anime again, coming off of Mural Piece last week, which, by the way, the inclusion of having Robin being the narrator for that, I thought was brilliant. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think there's anything else. So let's go ahead and get into the supers. If I remember, then we'll call it. We'll bring it up after that. So let's go ahead and see. Oh, it's doing the same thing as last week. Flipping Flagnards. Okay, so let me pull it up manually. Let me know if the stream starts lagging at any point. My computer is dying, man. It's barely... Is it because of that game we just watched? My computer can't handle anything right now. What is going on? Let me close out some applications real quick. Alright, let me close that. Let's see if it makes it a little better. Goodness gracious, dude. This thing is slow. I'm moving... My computer is moving a Dressrosa pacing, dude. What is going on? Hold on. Am I still live? I think so. I think I'm still live. At least I hope so. I think so. Hold on. Let me close this. Alright. Hopefully that made it a little better. Okay. I hope that made it a little better. No, it's still slow, man. What is going on today, computer? Okay. Either way, we'll figure it out. And we'll see there. Okay. So starting off, we've got Akash Panda who comes in with a $2 super and says, "Trust me, coach. This is the one. Go raw, fire, peak." So you already know, we're in for some gas this week when we've got Akash Panda dropping the lines of legend, man. And so, can't wait for some peak. I trust Akash Panda's word, and I already know we're going to be cooking with some grease, because it's Ichiro Oda. And coming off of the last chapter, I already know it's going to be peak. So, super, super excited for that. What in the world is going on with my computer right now, dude? Is it just me? I might have to pull up the stream or something on, like, another device. Either way, we'll keep an eye on it. Thank you, Akash Panda. As always, super, super excited for it. B Money then comes in with a 10 and says, "Recon, the reason I have to keep coming back each week for 24 months is because you're standing still and ignorant to the truth. In 2026, read your Discord explanation letter and explains all you don't know." Appreciate you, buddy Muddy. Thank you so much for your continued passion and support, brother. Truly, truly appreciate it. Then Josh Pointer comes in with a 5 and says, that makes 3 of them, coach, in all caps. Also, new SBS. Yeah, let me know if there's anything that we should discuss in regards to the SBS, because I have not had a chance to look at it yet. So definitely let me know. But I appreciate Josh Pointer. Look at the all caps Josh Pointer message. We love to see it. We love to see it. Come on, man. Okay. Alright. Okay. Give me a sec. My computer is getting smoked. So let me pull up the stream on my phone real quick. Because I genuinely can't see anything on here. So let me see. Alright. So then here we got Frodo Baggage coming in with a 2. And Frodo Baggage, before we get into the 2, because I see your profile picture. Listen, man, I know last stream we were hyping up Team Green over here, you know what I'm saying? I'm still going to. But it's not looking good right now. You know what I'm saying? Last House of Dragon episode ended on a fat L for Team Green. But as I always say, even though I am Team Green, my boy Damon, that's top 1. You know what I'm saying? And so he was moving different. So I had a good week last week, even though we were taking L's on the front line. That's all I've got to say in regards to that. All right? We'll be okay. Everything will be all right. Everything will be all right. Ain't that right, Vortex? Everything will be all right, man. Everything will be all right. Everything will be okay. Shout out Team Green. Anyways, Frodo Baggage says, this chapter means something to me. And states, go raw fire. Damn, we got 2 go raw fires within the super chest. That's how we know we're going to be in for some gas today. So, extremely excited for that. Thank you so much, Frodo Baggage. Let me see. And then here we got Black Myth Kage, who comes in with a 5 and says, sup, coach? Chapter has 10-15, but... Episode 10-15 potential? What are we about to experience? Am I going to ascend? Episode 10-15 potential? Holy sweet mother of flagnards. Okay. Also, question. Which should be my next JRPG? FF7 Rebirth, Xenoblade 1, or Trails in the Sky Remake? Oh my god. I don't know. What are you in the mood for? Let's go with what are you in the mood for? FF7 Rebirth, a once-in-a-generation video game that tackles the second part in a 3-part story that elevates all of its original source material and gives you one of the most addicting gameplay loops you could ever ask for, plus has potentially the greatest card minigame of all time. It is a dream game. If you're in the mood to roam around the planet as the beloved FF7 cast, play FF7 Rebirth. If you want an experience of a lifetime, an experience that is going to change you internally, potentially externally, then play Xenoblade 1. That'll then take you to Xenoblade 2 and then Xenoblade 3. That game is so good. And then if you want to experience the one piece of JRPGs, they start off with Trails in the Sky Remake, baby. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe I heard today that they're going to make Trails in the Sky FC, they're going to give it a free trial for the remake if you have a Switch. Not sure how accurate that is, but that's what I was hearing. So I guess we'll have to see if that's factual. But like I said, if you're in the mood for an open world dream game, FF7 Rebirth, if you're in the mood for an awesome story that changes you on the inside and outside, Xenoblade 1, and if you're in the mood for the One Piece of JRPGs, which is automatically life-changing experience, then get into the Trails in the Sky greatness. That's my whatever you're in the mood for. That's what I would go. Thank you, Black Myth Kage. I appreciate you. Steel Ball Run trailer dropped? Excuse me. Is that factual? Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I got a copyright claim last week for watching the One Piece remake trailer here on stream, because they just don't like me, man. Anytime I show whatever type of footage for One Piece, they're just like, nah, man. We gotta put a stop to it, dude. We gotta put a stop to it. So, I was about to say, we could watch Steel Ball Run trailer here, but they'd probably just execute me again. But I'm glad to hear it. Did they drop release date for the next batch? Then we have a... Where is it at? Oh, hold on. Let me see. Is Chaos Duo here? Oh yeah, it's here. Well, first and foremost, typical Team Black W. That's not factual. That is not typical. Okay. But Vortex brings up the line of legend. Let's bring the mic here. Bring Aegon, the usurper, to me! Dude, Vortex. Melody's Nuts and I have been saying that the entire week. Just like that. Just like that. Bring Aegon, the usurper, to me! Now that episode was so peak, dude. It was so peak. It was so peak. But Marshall Salmon comes in with Marshall Salmon 6924, my apologies. With membership for 1 month. It says certified Recon chapter this week. Recon chapter? What is a Recon chapter in 2026? Are we looking at a Monkey D Luffy chapter? Is that what we're looking at? Are we looking at a Monkey D chapter this week? That is interesting verbiage in 2026. I'm fascinated. Especially coming off of the last chapter. I wonder what that means. Thank you, Marshall. Appreciate you. Damon was cutting video. Damon was putting in work. Damon was putting in work, man. To me, son. So goated. So goated. The usurper, man. The usurper. You rip Bozo Otto. Bro, it was so crazy because Otto was just standing there and like, because Damon's that man's just so funny, bro. This man's like, no, go ahead. He's gonna. I'm sorry. We're gonna see is a hacking of a lifetime. Now I gotta give it to Rhaenyra though, because it only took 2 hits. It took the hack to make sure that Otto felt it. Like, ah. One more time for emphasis. Ah. I mean, right there in the shoulder meat. And then she was like, nah, push, clean off. Clean off, man. Clean off. Flippin' Otto, dude. Shout out to her, man, on a serious note. Shout out to her. Shout out to her. Theon took like 6 swings, that's factual. That's factual. Xenoblade 1 first then, let's go, Black Myth Kage. Keep me updated on the Xenoblade greatness, man. Coach, why is Trails so peak? Long-term storytelling. It's the same reason why I love One Piece. Trails has the magical thing of balancing long-term storytelling with short-term storytelling. So the best way I can put this is, Trails is if you took One Piece and you divided it between multiple different POVs. So let's just say you start off with the Straw Hats. You see a good portion of the Straw Hat journey. You follow them, you see it through, whatever. Then towards the end, you switch over towards the Marines. And you start following Kobe for a couple of chapters. And you see how things are going with Kobe. You know, then Luffy gets back into the picture and whatnot, right? And then we continue. Now we officially go over and we accompany, I don't know, we go follow Sword. We follow Sword for a good game or two. We're hearing of what the Straw Hats are doing, but now we're following Sword. Straw Hat's still moving. The world is still moving. Yonkos are still moving. But now you're officially following Sword as the main protagonist. Right? So now you're following them, you get really attached to them, right? And then you go over from Sword. Then you go over and you start following Blackbeard's crew. You start following all of the Shichibukai, all of their POVs. And then you establish yourself in an individual who's about to become the next Yonko. Let's just say, like, you follow, like, Shank's POV pre-becoming Yonko. So now you're seeing the history matching up to the current timeline. And of how Shanks got to be Shanks, and how, like, Sword got to be Sword, how Kiji got into play, all that stuff. And then eventually it all pops off with all of these factions you come to know and love. Straw Hats, the Marines, the Revolutionaries, the Yonko, the Shichibukai. You followed all of their POVs. Marineford happens. And now all of these wonderful POVs you've been following for a long time, Marineford happens. That is Trails. Trails takes the beauty of One Piece and allows you to play as the Revs, the Straw Hats, the Marines, and you can attach to yourself whoever you want. And the beautiful thing about it is because it's JRPG, you can play as whoever you want to. So it is, not all the time, but still. The long-term storytelling is out of this world. And it's really, Trails is really the only one that I can say truly does it in this manner to where it feels like you're reading a new chapter, man. Like, when a new game comes out, imagine a whole arc dropping at once. So, like, you're just dropping arcs. One game's Sabaody, the next game's Impel Down, the next game is Marineford, the next game is flipping Dressrosa, you know? It's just what it is, man. And so, right now, the last game we finished, undoubtedly Egghead. Undoubtedly Egghead. Final Saga Kondo. But that's the beauty of Trails. And that's why I love it as much as I do, because it is so similar to One Piece, except instead of just following the Straw Hats for the entire journey, you get to follow the other POVs too, and it's I love it, man. It's such a great franchise. Let me see here. Yeah, all the Trails games. Yo, that is right. Right in the shoulder schmeat. Right in the shoulder schmeat. Shout out to our seal schmeat. But regardless, all the Trails games are connected to each other story-wise. Yes, Mango Buster. So they are connected to each other story-wise. Every chapter follows up from the last one, similar to One Piece. But there is a certain time period where you do enter like a quote-unquote like flashback piece, and you see how things got to like where they are right now, and it's very fascinating. But you are following like they're all connected to each other. Every last one of them are connected, and you can follow a timeline. Whereas like One Piece, the entirety of One Piece takes place in 2 years in the present time, 2 to 3. Trails has taken place over the course of 7 years. But of course, in One Piece, you get to go back like 50 years, 60 years, 100 years, whatever. In Trails, you go back 1,200 years. So it's definitely a like I said, it's goated, man. It's a really good series. Now, let me see. And then let me see here. All right, and then I'll read. I see the Muddy is going in, so I'll let him finish, and then we'll read that after we read the chapter. Oh yes, Sky Saga is so good after Glowy. It really is. It really is. But now, let's go ahead and get into it. I know a lot of you have been waiting. Like I said, this week was a lot of get off social media requests. So, let me go ahead and start the poll so that we can read the title, and then we will get into the chapter, ladies and gentlemen. So are we going to read the title for chapter 1187? Alright. Now, let's go ahead and get into it. Rob C says, what is the first game in the Trails series? Just check out the Trails in the Sky remake. That is the best starting point, and that is the very beginning of the story. That is the romance dawn of Trails. So definitely just check out Trails in the Sky, the remake. Or if you want to play the original, then Trails in the Sky first chapter. With second chapter, the remake, dropping later this year. If you have a PC and or a Steam Deck, you have access to every single Trails game on there. If you do not have that, then you only have access to the games after. The console ones are from Trails from 0 onwards, whereas Sky 1, 2, and 3, the originals, are stuck either on the PSP or on the computer / Steam. And then the remake of the first game is obviously on every platform because it's a remake. Now, let's get into this. I've got the title up. Let's go ahead and get the iPad. Let's go ahead and go right here. Is Xenoblade still good on Switch 1, y'all? I would definitely say so, Black Myth Kage. That's where I started playing it before I switched over to the Switch 2 last year. I started playing Xenoblade in April, and then it went over to no, was it April? Whenever the Switch 2 came out, I started playing Xenoblade like about 2 weeks before that. So, even Anime says the Sky trailer is still my favorite, even though I'm only on Cold Steel 3. Something about Sky is just so special and cozy. It is a special saga, man. I'll always be a Cold Steel boy at heart, just because it speaks to my tastes and to my love. But I really love the Sky trilogy too. I love all the arcs, man. My iPad's at 30%, dude. You know what? It'll get charged by Peak Fiction. Coach, I've sent you a Dodgers X One Piece collab video, the drone show, and more in Discord. Thank you, Akash Band. I appreciate you. I'll definitely check it out. I'll watch it on my phone after we read the chapter, because last time, like I said, for some reason last week I got a copyright claim for watching that trailer. So we'll see what happens. Presno! Ladies and gentlemen, give it up to the Pancake Hours returning. Shout out to Presno, man. Big dog Presno. Presno, I every time you're able to make a stream, genuinely don't know how you do it, because it is like 5 o'clock in the morning where you are. But shout out to Big Presno. And speaking of legends coming in, the God Hand of Finance. The legend, my guy. Gorosei member numero uno comes in and drops 20 gifted memberships. 20, man. 20. Melodious. Ali G is my Daemon Targaryen. That's my Daemon, man. Shout out to my guy Ali G. Alright? He takes care of business. The God Hand of Finance comes in. The only person as consistent as Ichiro Oda. As we always say. Coming in clutch. Truly appreciate the good brother. As always, man. As always. So I return and get the gifted from the Godhead of Finance. And then he comes back and drops 20 more. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. This already tells me the kind of chapter we're in for. We are in for a peak chapter today. We've got two gifted drops in one stream. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, we're going to be for some gas today. We are going to be in for some gas today. There is no doubt in my mind. Let me see. Let me pull this up here. Shout out, once again, as always, as I just said. Shout out to my boy. Shout out to my guy, man. Big Ali G. Only person as consistent as Ichiro Oda. Alright? Now. Silver is unlucky as Capo Verde. Facts. Facts, man. Yo, Ali, Spain, man. Spain. Let's see what happens in this next game, bro. It's going to be a rematch. Again. It feels like every 8 years we get this rematch. Because Spain-Portugal happened in 2010. Obviously, España won that one. In 2018, we had obviously the legendary game for Ronaldo in the hat-trick game. And now in 2026, we're going to get it again, man. And so, flipping flag it's going to be crazy. It is going to be crazy. Yo, swag me, man. It's good to see you, brother. I got a sub. Is Kaido coming back? I'm hoping. Please, man. I want to see my guy. I really, really do, man. At some point. You know what I'm saying? At some point. But ladies and gentlemen, we are here today. As per usual, let me make sure that my camera is ready and good to go. We are here today to read what is now and forever will be the best-selling manga in history, man. You know, it is crazy, too, because Croatia came so close there at the end. I still can't believe it was offsides. But at the same time, the Ronaldo goal for me shouldn't have been offsides either. So like I said, it should have just been 3-2. But Croatia played an unbelievable game. But we are here today to read what is nearly the best-selling comic of all time, man. We are here for greatness. We are here for the awesome sauce. We are here for the one, the only, Chapter 1187. Chapter 1187. Of that Let's go, y'all. Let's go, man. Let's go. All right. Let me go ahead. But this is the game that Yamal's gonna score in. If there's any game that'll definitely happen there. Ronaldo will educate Yamal. Trust. Oh man, where's my One Piece anime reaction, sir? Says Swagny with a $2 super chat. I mean, listen, man. We got one down last week. We just gotta keep it going. AC turns on mid-1. It happens every time, you know. So we get a little hot in this room. You know what I'm saying? And when it gets hot in this room, when it starts getting sweaty, we've got to turn on the AC. We just have to, man. We have to turn on the AC. And if we don't, then I have to yell at the top of my lungs, Aegon! And/or, bring Aegon the Usurper to me! Only then can we sweat more than during a flippin' One Piece chapter. Anyways, let me grab the iPad real quick. Alright. Now. Oh, you like the Eppo shirt, bro? Look at my guy, man. He's always cooking. He's always cooking. Look at him. Dempsey roll on the shirt, dude. You can hear the jet engine sounds. You know? Shout out to my boy. Shout out to my guy. Now, let's go ahead. Don't remind me of Kosh Panda. We'll get there eventually. We will definitely get there eventually. 14 anime episodes, 4 live action episodes behind. Good point. Mother of Flagnards. Good point, man. Good point. Good point. Now, let's go ahead and see. Can we read the title this week? They use up, huh? Goated shirt. You tell him, Coach. I most certainly will, my beloved. I most certainly will. We will. You know, sometimes you just have to let out a good Aegon! My neighbors are gonna strike me down one of these days. You know what I'm gonna tell them as they attempt to like just hit me in the back of the head with a shovel? As I've said for years. Now, we already came to the conclusion that, as I said, my neighbor on this side is a One Piece fan because I saw the thing. So I know they don't have a problem. Now, potentially the other neighbor is going to have me screaming, Aegon! At certain points and be like, sweet mother flatter. Not only is this guy always screaming about Monkey D. Luffy, and Zoro, and Sanji, and Shanks, especially Shanks, but now he's screaming about Aegon! What's going on? What's going on, man? You know, and so I will put a stop to it. They can't take me out. They can hack at me all they want. But I'm as durable as my boy Kaido. Ain't that right, Swaggy? I'm as durable as 100 Beast Kaido, man. That's all I know. That's all I know. Anyways, let's get into the chapter. Chapter 1187. For the post-chapter discussion, collect a few Akash Panda if there's any. Akash Panda Quag 2, I saw you bring one up earlier. If there's any interesting tidbits you want to discuss from the SBS, and Josh Pointer, I believe you pointed that out earlier as well, then definitely post that for the post chapter reading discussion, so that we can get into it and talk about the greatness. So definitely let's get into it. Now, One Piece chapter 1187 is titled The Cause. What is the cause? What type of thing are we going for? And is that Colombia and Ghana already, bro? What time is it? Oh my god! Anyways, One Piece chapter 1187. I'm gonna turn off the TV before I get distracted. One Piece chapter 1187, The Cause. Now, what is the cause? What cause are we fighting for? What cause am I fighting for? There's a couple different causes I would dare say that I'm fighting for. I think more than any other thing, the thing that we are attempting to, the cause that we are fighting for here on this side of things as a One Piece chapter reactor, is that I am fighting for the rights of those individuals like myself who are nerfed endlessly by the Google copyright system. Now, the Google copyright system absolutely hates me. They want to see my head off. They want to take me out clean. They don't like you, boy. We know this. Toei almost took me out midstream. I love the people who work for Toei. Alright? The animators. And the individuals that we've had discussions with. I don't know if the suits like you, boy. As we know. Same thing with Studio Period and all these other studios that have given me copyrights in the past. We know. Alright? But even in the midst of that, it doesn't stop the greatness. They can't stop you, boy. The only thing stopping you, boy, is me. Alright? And so, Toei, Shonen Jump, they can't do it. They can't do it, man. That is the cause that we're fighting for in 2026. Like Otto. Yeah, they want to hack at me first. They really do. They really do. They want to hack at me first, but they can't do it. We need Subway Surfers in the corner. They're like, King, off with his head, innit?
The addition of "in it" is taking me out, Time Lord. Off with his head! In it. But we're not gonna take it. We really are, man. We really are. Anyways, man, let's get to the chapter. Chapter 1187, The Cause. And here we have... Is that Reiju? Is that Reiju with a... we have a duck? There's no way we have a duck cover page this week. Dude, Melodious. Can you believe this? Chaos Duo and I had like a 2-hour-long conversation about ducks earlier this week. And Ichiro Oda puts on a duck cover page with Reiju. So we have Reiju and all of the Sanji brothers, the Vinsmoke brothers, are all displayed as ducks. There is no way. Judge has 3 bumps on his head. Judge top 5. And he's a duck. Then we've got, of course, the rest of the brothers, Ichiji, Yonji, and Niji, all with bumps on their head as well. So, insane. This is crazy for me, like I said, because I was talking about ducks earlier this week, and this is nuts. This is actually nuts. But I love... My favorite thing about this cover is the fact that Reiju is hugging and protecting the Sanji duck. So all the other brothers are getting whacked. They are getting smoked, alright? They are getting absolutely cooked. And even in the midst of this, we have Reiju, big sister Reiju, coming in and protecting Sanji, man. This is the type of stuff we love to see, man. This is the in-canon context material, alright? Ugly Duckling. Cover request by Nebobo D420 Land. What a name! That sounds like an old MySpace name. One more time. Nebobo D420 Land. I gotta give it up to him, brother. That's a good name. That's a good name, man. That's a good name. Nebobo D420 Land. Reiju sternly scolding some swans. Where are the swans? They have Judge as a swan. Judge can't be a swan. Swans are too elegant for Judge. Are you kidding me? Judge needs to be like a humongous ugly duck, dude. What are we doing? If there's anyone that should be a swan, it should be my guy Sanji. Or Bon Clay, because of obvious reasons. To protect an ugly duckling. They are, come on, we can't disrespect the good swan name, man. We can't do this. We can't do this. What are we doing here? Reiju got slightly nomified here. I see it. I can definitely see that. An ugly duckling. Ducks harbor secrets regular humans cannot fathom. Factual, Melodious. Factual. You know what? Not only do they harbor secrets we can't fathom, I don't think we want to fathom them. You know, the deeper you get into duck lore, the less you want to know about ducks. That's just the factual, the nature of the situation. My best friend calls me Quack online, so I have a personal attachment to ducks. Quack 2, you're my favorite duck. You know what I'm saying? That is something that you know, we have right hands here, we have left hands, we have Godosei. You are my favorite duck. All right. All the chocobos, Quag 2 is officially my favorite duck. You know what? I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes to Psyduck. I'm gonna say yes to Psyduck potentially being a pervert. However, there is a conversation to be had there. Melodious, there most certainly is. However, you know, Psyduck may be a top 3 duck, but there has to be a conversation to be had coming off of the conversation we had earlier this week. Definitely. I most certainly believe that's the case. There's no doubt. So yeah, favorite ducks. Quag 2 number 1. We're gonna go Sanji Duck number 2, Psyduck number 3. Psyduck, depending on his perv day, similar to Sanji. Sanji in the same exact place in my favorite characters list. Depending on perv day, they go up and down the list. If Psyduck is having a really pervy day, then we'll put Golduck there or something. We'll put Golduck. All right, but Quag 2 is my top one duck. Top one duck. All right, here we go. Reiju sternly scolding some swans to protect an ugly duckling. That is, and Karu. But Karu's a chocobo. Karu's not a duck. Karu's not a duck. Anyways, Ichiro Oda comes in and says, I'm still amped from the Dreams Come True concert. I can't get the intro out of my head. And so, Ichiro Oda coming in. Oh, yeah, Quaxley. Quaxley's awesome. All right, Quaxley, top 5 duck. Quaxley is a top 5 duck. Donald Duck, oh my god, how can I forget about my boy Donald? You see, as a Kingdom Hearts tard, I gotta go Donald. Donald's top 3. Donald's top 3, man. You know, I love me Daffy, McScrooge, also a goat. But sweet mother, Donald Duck, my mage user? My mage? The mage of mages? Donald D. Duck? Wow. Sora! I can't do the duck. He's how does he say it? He's like, oh, Sora! Ah! I can't get my voice. Ah! Oh boy! I can't do the Donald Duck noise. Anyways, Quag 2, Donald Duck, Psyduck. That's the top 3. That's top 3, man. All up to Quaxley. Anyways, enough about ducks. Let's get to the chapter. Loki looks out of his mind. He looks as shocked as I am. Remember, I can't believe I forgot about Donald D. Duck. All right? That's my guy. So he's shocked. He's like, man, I can't believe that King Recon forgot about Donald D. Duck, man. Luffy socks Emu is the verbiage utilized here. As Emu gets sent flying, we've got an angry Monkey D. Luffy who has an explosive fist coming in, just palo. Y le mete con un tubo and he sends them all the way to the Flagnards, man. He sends Emu all the way to the Flagnards. I'm talking, this is going with the strength, the catastrophic magnitude of when Mexico scored earlier this week and Estadio Azteca was just rumbling. And in the background, everyone around the world, whether you were in the Americas, in Africa, in Asia, in Oceania, everyone collectively heard from Mexico, from the stadium, go! Go! That is the entire planet hearing Monkey D. Luffy smack the ever-loving Flagnards out of Instant Messenger Sama. Alright, I mean, he's sending him flying. This fist had the weight of 800 years behind it, man. Maybe 900. Maybe 3,000. Okay? So, if the fist has a weight of all of that, it's gonna send that man around the globe once. So, Emu better be flying for years. And look at this, we even see Conqueror's Hockey. Just emanating from the blast. Emanating from the blast, man. I mean, it is beautiful. Dude, he punched Emu all the way to the nosebleeds. All the way to the nosebleeds. It's beautiful, man. Sending my boy packing. Look at Loki. Look, he looks like a proud brother. He's smiling, dude. Ear to ear. I mean, he's got a huge grin. He's like, yeah. Yeah, man. That's the king. Come on. Luffy sends him packing. Loki's happy. Emu's still flying. He does a little thingy. And he sends out some of the Soul Eater ghosts. You remember the Soul Eater ghosts from Soul Eater? The souls, technically. They go in. They're grinning. They're like, oh, ho, 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 ho. And they go back. Massive explosion. Dude, Luffy sent him flying. Luffy sent him through multiple trees. Oh my god. Dude, this is crazy. Remember when Roger smacked Odin with a divine departure and sent, Odin flying through multiple trees on the island. That's what Luffy just did to Emu. Luffy hit Emu so hard, he blasted away and went through the trees. Divine departure style, man. That's my Pirate King. That's my Pirate King. Louder than the eruption of Krakatoa. That's factual. That is factual. That is absolutely factual. Dude. So, goes in. We see the bzzz. As Emu's no-selling it, man. I mean, blood coming out the mouth. Luffy made Emu bleed. Blood coming out the mouth. No-selling it. Just goes, Omen. Whoosh. Dark, shadowy creatures emerge. And it's like, sends him flying. We see Loki next to the king. He starts heaving and breathing. You may have got a good one in, but that's only thanks to all the damage I already dealt him. You see him real beat up. Relax for a bit. Luffy's like, relax, brother, I'm here. I'm here and I'm him, man. Relax, who do you think you're talking to? Oh, the little ghost thing goes up to the king. He fooshes. Luffy says, whoa. Loki, who's still wheezing, is like, huh? Kururiaro. That's how you say bastard in Japanese, right? You know how much Yakuza I've played? I've played so much Yakuza, I can say, Nananda. Kururiaro. If you need me to say anything, listen, man, if they are hiring for someone to play Yakuza characters in Japanese, I can do it, man. I can't speak every bar in the language. But if you need someone to yell, Nananda! Kururiaro! 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 I can do it. I can do it, man. I've got the Yakuza energy in me when I need to. Kururiaro! Anyways. Loki lets out a Kururiaro! And, while speaking to the Shadow Ghost, it says, huh? We had a dope spread. Luffy's trying to blow him out. Whoa. Huh? It's not really hot. It doesn't even hurt that much. What's with this black fire? So the black fire is not hurting. And this man, Emu's coming back. He's flying back with double wings, dude. Wait, Black North. It's not really hot. It doesn't even hurt that much. What's with this black fire? Emu! Here he comes with an Omen attack. This guy's even more scary up close. He comes in, brings out another flame. We're 10 aim above the belly, where the sword pierced him a moment ago. What is this stuff? It's spreading. What is going on? So the shadowy creatures go in. They go into Loki's wound. Stigma hits it. It lets out a ring. The Kim Possible ringtone. Dun 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 dun. Kanji is resentful demon sword alongside the Kim Possible theme. So he's once again Emu to the tune of dun 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 hits Stigma. Right in front of Loki, Luffy, Loki, the Shadow, and this massive sword comes in and pierces the flagnards out of Loki. Right in his chest. Right in his chest, man. Emu is haxed. He's able to just go in and hold at all costs at any point. What is this stuff it's spreading? They were preparing for the attack. Stigma, dun 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 dun, goes in and just stabs the flagnards out of Loki, man. And you get to see just how massive the sword is because we know how huge Loki is. And it gets a good lick in him too, man. Loki. What's with this thing? Gunko, the ice. No, I mean, listen, I really want to see Gunko. I really do. But don't take me away from Loki and Emu and Luffy. What's with this thing? It just won't break. Jinbei, Nothing, Jinbei's in the chapter. Everything, all is good. Nothing's working. This can't really be made of ice, can it? It's more like diamond or something. And Nami's like, oh, diamond? Nami's like, oh, sweet mother of Flagnar's diamond. What can I sell it for? Whether it's ice or not, wouldn't she have already suffocated by now? Dummy. Brooke. But look, it's cold to the touch. Or actually, I'm not really sure, but you can't tell? Hey, you're right. When I touch it, I'm not really sure. Enough, you non-humans. You just can't tell. It's definitely cold. Hey, look out behind. Loki lands on Gunko's ice. And we see that the bottom cracks, so this is why we're over here. Loki hits it, so maybe this is what allows Gunko to be able to escape, is Loki landing on her. Huh? Watch out the hammer. Ragnar falls. Ragnar squeaks. Squeak, squeak. Ragnar squeaks. Boom. Bounces right off of the icebox that Gunko's in. That thing is sturdy, dude. It got hit by Ragnar and Loki. It's still not moving. No way. Was he beaten? He's been stabbed in the chest. You gotta feel for Loki, man. This man got stabbed by Stigma, and then he proceeded, earlier in the arc, he got stabbed by Cerebus, right in the chest, multiple times. So that chest is taking a beating, man. It really has. Ragnar squeaks. Gunko's about to be freed. Hey, look. The ice is starting to melt. Princess Shuri. The king. It's Luffy and Emu. It's 1v1. We're 1v1ing more. Yo, man. We are 1v1ing the king of the verse. Holy flipping flagnards, dude. Luffy comes in. He's holding onto a tree. The stigma thing's still there. Whoa. He goes in. Bum bum bum. Goes off again. The king. Le mete. He took off the coat! Luffy took off the coat! Oh, it's game time. Emu's dead. Emu's dead. We know what happens when Luffy takes off the coat, son. Oh, it's try-hard time. It's try-hard time. So, él lo tira para el lado. I mean, straight up Yakuza style, dude. He does it like in the Conor Curry fight. Like in the Conor Curry fight, dude. Just like, yeah, da. We don't need this no more. He goes in. Emu prepares it. Leap. He starts jumping. Y mira, he barely dodges it. So Emu sends another humongous, like, sword, lance type of thing, shadow thing over in that direction. Luffy dodges it, no longer held behind by the coat. He tosses it over to the side, man. Emu goes in. And we switch somewhere else. Oda, man, you can't tease me like this, dude. This man Luffy was mid-going. Dude, he's in mid-leap. He took off the coat. He took off the coat, man. The coat. Wow. Flipping Flagnard. See Cloudport. Cloudport! Zoro! Zoro and Sanji! Let's go, boy! Hold on! See Cloudport. I'm moving this thing out the way. See Cloudport. West Village. West Village. School library. Zoro's location. Holy sweet mother of planet. Here we go. Okay, forget what I said. I'm happy to be here. Look who it is. One of the three demons. A straw hat. Summers! Summers is Zoro! Come on, Zoro. Send this Flagnard packing, man. Please. Please, brother. Please. Please, man. Weren't you just at the village? What are you doing here looking for a beating? You bastards ruined our reunion feast with our old friends. Oh, sorry about that. We're just here to pick up 10 or 20 kids at most. My associate should be bringing them over from the village at any minute now. Then we'll be out of your hair. Is that so? What a coincidence. One of my associates is also swinging by the village. But I don't think your guy will be the one coming back. Is he talking about Sanji, bro? Is he talking about my guy? Dude, this is such a sick... Look at this. Look at how Zoro is chilling, perched. This brother is perched, dude. He's perched like he's a hawk. Like he's just pawing, dude. Zoro's perched like this. I mean, chilling. Straight big chilling, man. He's perched, waiting for Summers. And he's like, yo, you better watch out, cause yo boy that's moving ain't hold a candle to my boy that's moving, man. Oh my, dude, he's perched. Perched, bro. Zoro's gonna pwn this dude. Oh, may I ask why? Cause he'll be dead. Gee, you really have no idea just how awesome we are right now. And he goes in, and he goes forward with the mace. Zoro comes in and blocks it. In West Village, rain pours. Sanji! Here we go! As if a hole was torn in the sky. I'm starting to grasp the situation. Problem 1. And here's the rain goddess. A monster bigger than any giant is trying to kidnap the kids. Sanji, let's go! The wings, boys! We've got the wings cooking! And he comes in. Oh, Sanji lit up. Sanji lit up, man. It's like the Wheezy F baby. Before the summer, it's gonna be a banger! It's gonna be a banger, man! He's lighting it up! He goes in, lights it up. That's a pain to deal with. Their mothers are crying their eyes out. Rain Goddess comes in, raises her hand. I can't stand the sight of it. But I can't save the brats myself because of problem 2. That monster is a woman and I can't kick it. That's what Sanji says. That's another pain to deal with. And the warriors won't stop at anything until the kids are safe. Ripley! Dang it, leave him alone! Colin! Yells Ripley. Mommy, I'm sorry, I can't. I got caught again. Then there's problem 3. Well, I can't stand to see a woman cry. This is Sanji. It's okay if I don't join their fight, because I know the cause of all of this is really you. And he goes in and goes straight for Jude, killing him! Let's go! Even if the giants lose sight of you, Sanji comes in, hits the Flagnars out of Jude, killing him. You can't outrun me. Good grief, you really are tough. I'm ending this here. You fool, there's a big difference between tough and immortal. There's no way you can beat me. Your assessment is right, though. If I were out of commission, my ability would dissipate. So go ahead and try. And let's see if you can take out the Rain God. Onward, Rain God! Take those brats away. How terrifying. I know your weakness. Oh, how interesting. So you're saying you can use Conqueror's Hockey? What?! Is he saying that to Sanji?! How interesting. So you're saying you... There's no way that just got confirmed! no way. There's no way. There's no way. They just confirmed Big El Príncipe, the Black Leg himself, my favorite Power Ranger. There's no way. They just announced that my guy is rocking Conkers. Hold the phone, bro. So you're saying you can use Conker's hockey? Go ahead and kill me! Sanji! Please! Your captain is one of the 4 emperors. You should be meticulous if you intend to have his back. My bad. This is Zoro. My bad. Hey, old man, what about me? Did I really not have Conker's hockey? So, this I'm talking to Gabon. You have the traits of one who might. Really? But somehow, you seem to be burdened with painful uncertainty. His family. You must be a king yourself if you truly wish to make Luffy a king. Sanji's gonna awaken Conker's hockey in this fight, and it's gonna be glorious. Oh, man. We're gonna have Zoro poning Summers to the tune of, like, KOH, Dragon Damnations, and with the Conkers coding, it's gonna be beautiful. And in the midst of that, we're gonna have Jude Killingham getting smacked by Conker's hockey Sanji. We're gonna come out of this fight ready for a laugh tale, son. Conker's hockey Sanji? The monster trio? Try us. Try us. I dare anyone to try us. Are you kidding me? All 3 of the monster trio rocking Conkers? We're moving. Bring them all on. Bring on every crew after this arc. Bring on every crew. They don't want to see the boys. They don't want to see us. I mean, seriously, man. Bring Shanks the Usurper to me. Bring Buggy the Usurper to me. Bring Blackbeard the Usurper to me. Bring him. Sanji's rocking Conkers. We're taking dubs. Luffy versus Blackbeard, Luffy versus Shanks, Luffy versus Buggy. Then Zoro and Sanji can take care of the rest, baby. We're out here. Are you kidding me? Sanji's rocking Conkers. Do you know how long I've been waiting for this confirmation? I've been waiting for this confirmation since chapter 1010, man. When Zoro, we finally got the confirmation he 110% has it. So it's like, okay, if we're gonna have one wing have it, the other wing is bound to get it eventually. We're here. We're here, man. We're actually here. You seem to be burdened with painful uncertainty. You must be a king yourself if you truly wish to make Luffy a king. Oh, man. Unreal. Unreal. The Pirate King. Gear 5! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! This chapter just gets better and better! Oh, Luffy's in the pose! He's rocking the pose! The Pirate King, Gear 5! So thou hast finally revealed thyself, Joy. Oh, man. Doc, this is peak, bro. The Pirate King. Luffy's in pose mode. G5. So thou hast finally revealed thyself, Joy Boy, says Emu. Monkey D. Luffy versus Saint Nerona Emu. The rematch 3,000 years in the making. The rematch 800 years in the making. Who truly has the qualities of a king? Special cover and color spread next week to celebrate the 29th anniversary. That's right, that is next week. Don't go call me whatever you want. The name's Luffy, the man who's gonna be king of the effing pirates! King of the Pirates, man! We've kept that same energy! Alvida, Morgan, Kuro, Krieg, Arlong, Croc, NL, Lucci, Magellan, Akainu, flippin' Hody Jones, Caesar, Dofi, Big Mom, Kaido, the Gorosei, the Admirals, and now Emu. My boy is letting y'all know. He's letting the world know, putting the world on notice. He's gonna be king of the pirates, man. That is going to be the king. Dog, this feels like I just read one of the last chapters in the series. This doesn't even feel real. Sanji conquers, and Luffy versus Emu starts. Luffy versus Emu starts. Yo, I don't think we're all as a collective whole processing this final page. Saint Nerona Emu versus Monkey D Luffy. Do you know how crazy this is? This is endgame. Luffy versus Emu. Luffy versus Emu. Gear 5. Joy Boy versus Emu. And we already know, classic Oda fashion, next week we cut over to Sanji. We're probably going to see Sanji and killing him. Potentially at the same time Zoro versus Summers. We're going to come back and forth before we eventually make our way back to Luffy versus Emu. Oh my goodness. Yo, whoever said earlier in this stream that this is a Recon core chapter, right now, right off the bat, this is my chapter of the year. If based on what I remember, out of all the chapters that I've read this year, I think this is my chapter of the year. Are you kidding? Sanji conquers? Luffy and Emu boxing? What are we doing, man? What are we doing? What are we doing? Holy flagnards, dude. Look at what Emu says. So thou hast finally revealed thyself, Joy Boy. This is so peak, dude. Holy flagnards, man. And then, oh, so this is what you meant with the episode 1015 energy. Yes, I totally see it now. Sanji, bro, this man is really about to wake and conquers. Oh my goodness. So, bro, I love this shot of Zoro and Summers here. Zoro perched up, Summers walking in. This is going to be such a good fight. Zoro's going to lay the smackdown, man. Dude, Monster Trio all about to get some of their best fights, man. Because you already know, Zoro vs. Summers going to bang. Sanji Awakening Conquer is automatically going to make it a banger. And Luffy vs. Emu? Man, that has Luffy vs. Kaido levels of greatness attached to it. Oh, I can't wait, man. Oh, these are going to be a gorgeous, beautiful next few weeks. Oh, Sanji going ham, Zoro going ham. We're going to see some new techniques. Luffy and Emu lore. Come on. In the midst of all that, we're going to have the Loki and there were Brooke and Princess Shuri and all that stuff. How in the world does this arc end? How does this arc end? Luffy's boxing Emu. Like, legitimately boxing Emu. In G5. Where does this arc end, man? Yo. Dang, no, that's a good point. Over the Emu chapter, the Emu chapter. I forgot that was this year. Yeah. That's a good point. That's a good point. All right, Emu chapter and then this chapter. That's a good point, dude. Serious Gear 5 Luffy. My boy's not smiling, man. We're here to box. Gear 5 Luffy here to box. Box, man. He's had enough of Emu. This is beautiful, dude. Oh my god. What a good day. Oh, happy days. Oh, happy days. The Yakuza voice. Kuroyaro! Squeak squeak. The squeak squeak. Oh, shoot. Oh, man, what an awesome chapter. Yeah, no doubt, man. I've got the Emu chapter and this chapter without question my front runners, right? Dude, this chapter was so awesome. Because the thing is, right, similar to when chapter 1010 came out, you know, that chapter 1010 was special, was unique and special because Zoro awakened, or we found out Zoro has Conqueror's same chapter as Luffy awakening Conqueror's goading. So that was just a generational, huge chapter that I'll never forget. Right at the apex of Roof Piece. Excuse me. This chapter comes right as Luffy's about to start boxing Emu. We get Zoro believing in Sanji, getting some raw lines out. Super cool presentation. And then Sanji confirmed to awaken Conquerors in this fight. Like, injected, man. Injected. What I'm so excited for in regards to Luffy versus Emu is we know how unique Emu's moveset is. We know how unique Luffy's moveset is. So I want to see how they start affecting the environment with this fight. Because this fight is going to take over the entirety of Elbaf. With their abilities, there's just no way it doesn't. So we're going to see it on a micro scale, on a macro scale. It's going to be a Dragon Ball Z fight while at the same time being like a JoJo fight. We're going to see the very best of One Piece at the macro and the micro. It's going to be so much fun. I'm looking forward to seeing what we get out of Luffy in regards to serious Gear 5, as well as if we start playing into some serious Toon shenanigans type of thing. So I can't wait to see it, man. But I know that'll probably be a few weeks. We're probably going to focus on Zoro and Sanji, as we should over the next few weeks. And then come back to that eventually. The way this arc is moving, what is it, July 3rd? I can see this arc ending by the beginning of next year. I really can, because it's moving quick. And when I see this, when I see the trajectory of potentially the next volume, the next 2 volumes, I could see Elbaf ending by the beginning of 2027. Really preparing us for post-Elbaf, getting us into the beginning of 2027, into the pre-arc, Lodestar, whatever that is, and then Laugh Tale potentially in the summer of 2027. That is a very likely scenario. Or the Moon, because Moon Piece obviously is something we want to. But man, what a chapter. What a chapter, man. What a chapter, bro. Holy sweet mother of Flagnards. Yes, Sacred Relapse. It's literally the once-in-a-lifetime John Cena versus Rock thing, man. Alright. Let me see the supers real quick. TCB's Gabon line is not the best. Set different TL on Discord. Alright, thank you, sir. Let me go ahead and look at that. I can't believe that chapter just happened, man. I genuinely can't. Read after chapter the Bond line regarding what's holding Sanji back from getting Conqueror's coding or Conqueror's Haki. Is not well translated. Here's an alternative translation. So the alternative translation states, "Hey old man, what about me? Don't I have Conqueror's Haki? You should have the potential. Really? However, for some reason you..." let me click on the tweet. Okay. So this is, once again, sent by Akash Panda. This is the Will of Marco translating this. "Hey, old man, what about me? Don't I have Conqueror's Haki? You should have the potential. Really? However, for some reason, you harbor a dangerous self-deprecation, and we know Sanji has that. You must become a king yourself, too, if you want to make Luffy the king of the pirates." So it's... Yes. Undervaluing himself, which we know to be a very Sanji thing. Sanji becoming an even goater character coming out of this fight? Come on, man. Inject it. Inject it, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it, man. I love it. Yes. Yes, man. Razzie Boy comes with a 15 and says, "Thank you, Akash Pan, I appreciate you." Razzie Boy comes with a 15. Says, "Sanji really done stole a hockey knot from Zoro." A hockey knot. I love that. That he stole from Mihawk. So Zoro stole the hockey knot from Mihawk, and now Sanji's stealing it from Zoro. That is hilarious, Razzie Boy. Thank you for that. Holy flag nerds, man, what a chapter. Alejandro Solis comes in with a 2. Just imagine the Arlong walk, but with all the Conquerors Haki Final War. Ooh, all the Conquerors Haki users Final War. That'd be so peak, man. Then, do. They're just oozing Conquerors. I feel bad if, let's just say in Lodestar, or whatever arc, Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji roll into town, and like their Conqueror starts leaking and people start getting knocked out. The aura, man. Ooh, the chills. The chills, man. Thank you, Alejandro Solis. Appreciate you, absolutely. Marshall Salomon comes in with 6924 comes in with a 2 and says, "See, I told you, certified recon chapter." This was a certified recon chapter to the max. It was a hype chapter, man, with so many great implications for not just from a storytelling standpoint, but also from a really cool battle sequence standpoint. And I'm all for both, man. Inject me with the Oda and the Toriyama at the same time, baby. I'm hyped. I'm hyped, man. I'm hyped. Then Presno, shout out to the Pancake Hours, comes in with it a 2 and says he's not smiling, referring to, I believe, Gear 5 Luffy, man. And he's not. He's not here to play games with Emu, man. He's here to smack the flagnards out of that alien being and send him all the way back to the moon or to space or to the original God Valley or wherever the flying flagnards Emu's from, man. He's gonna send him packing all the way to the flat, all the way back to the Mighty Joa. But yeah, he's not smiling, man. Appreciate you, Presno. Ashton Samurai Jiro comes with a 5 and says, "Mr. Prince? Nah, he's Mr. King next chapter. Facts." By the way, the voice actor for Funny Valentine is Sugita. There's no way Funny D Valentine, a.k.a. Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, a.k.a. Filthy Acts at a Reasonable Price, a.k.a. the man or those who grabbed the napkin, man. The individuals who grabbed the napkin is voiced by Sugita. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way that my president is voiced by Gintoki. No way. No way, man. What? And JoJo Fighters are back? Did they confirm it to be weekly? Did they confirm it to be weekly? Steel Ball Run? Please? Please? Is it weekly? JoJo Fridays are back? When, man? When is JoJo coming back? And is it going to be weekly? Thank you, Ashley Samurai Jiro. Appreciate you. Definitely answer that, though. I want to know the... He is? What? So, you're telling me that Funny Valentine... They're going to have Carter Curry / Joseph Gintoki voicing the legend? Oh, and JoJo Fridays, man. Oh, yes. Yes. September 25th? Melodious. I know you're watching. You got until September 25th to catch up to JoJo. You've got until September 25th. September 25th. Steel Ball Run Weekly. Come on, man. Let's go. Not only they're going to peak One Piece chapter, I get great news for JoJo. Let's go, man. We love to see it. Thank you, Ashen Samurai Jiro, for a wonderful, wonderful piece of news. Morgan Urban, 2327, comes in with a 2 and says, Zoro and Sanji's rivalry will split the skies. Quite literally now. Like, it actually will split the skies. It actually will. No doubt. Now with both of them with Conquerors, they're going to be arguing and the sky's going to split. That's aura. No pressure. I mean, no pressure. What is it? July, part 5 has 39 episodes. So, you'll get there. You can get there pretty quickly. I know. I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in you. Presno comes in with a 2 and says, calling it Luffy will speak with the voice of all things to Sanji. Presno, if Luffy speaks to Sanji telepathically through the voice of all things, I may break my window. I may actually break my window, man. That might be the day that I shatter the window. Alright? And then Presno follows it up with a 2 and says, I can't become Pirate King without you, man. You already know the reverse of chapter 844, man. Oh, it's gonna be so beautiful. Sanji, the character that you are. Sanji, the character that you are, man. We love to see it. We love to see it, man. I'm so happy, bro. I'm so happy we have Sanji greatness on full display. Black Myth Kage comes in with a 5 and says, Luffy, the king of the pirates, Zoro, king of hell, and Sanji, king of the sky. The rulers of the realms, man. They are the rulers of the realms. The 3 realms. Kaido thought he was conquering the 3 realms. Nah. It's us. It's us, man. Yo, JD Double Dubs, what's good, brother? Gintoki Zahard, what's good, y'all? What a chapter, man. That was beautiful, dude. Is there any other news that came out of Anime Expo? Besides the JoJo news? I saw that Solo Leveling's getting a movie. So I am going to definitely... me and my friends watch that similar to the way we watch very different shows, but we also group watch Soul Leveling, the same way we do Game of Thrones, so that should be a lot of fun. For Soul Leveling, did they announce a release date for Awashi? Is it gonna make one of those Florida Man headlines one day when he jumps out of his window? I mean, listen, man. With the way this arc is going, that might just happen. Wait until Shank shows up or something, dude, or Dragon. Oh, God. Oh, man. Kagurabachi episode premiered today? Hearing amazing things? Oh, that's awesome, Kebab. Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing. I'm obviously really excited for the Kagurabachi anime, so that'll be exciting stuff. As a matter of fact, now that we're here, let me go ahead and look into that. Oh, yeah, I forgot my computer's slow. Alright, let me see. Bro, our cook is getting Conkers. All right, let me see. Anime Expo. Okay, I just want to see the news, man. Let's see if there's Steel Ball Run, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure additional cast. Dude, it is Sugita is funny. What the what? And then we've got Tomoaki Maino is Mountain Tim. Shout out to Big Mountain. Yoko Hikasa is Hot Pants. Oh man, Steel Ball Run. Dengeki Daisy, Studio Dean. Oh, this looks like. Let me go ahead and send this over to Chaos Duo Chan. Demon Slayer movie 1 will officially begin streaming July 28th. Oh, they're doing a second season already for Atelier. Oh, wow, yeah, Netflix confirmed it. JoJo Friday's coming back. They themselves... Let's go, man. That's beautiful. Ghost of Tsushima's Legends anime. Ooh, that sounds fun. Solo leveling. Oh, they actually had an image for this one. 2 images. Shield Hero Season 5. I haven't watched that in so long. I don't know if they dropped anything else. Thousand Year Blood War Greatness, Bleach. Yeah, don't see any other pieces of news. Mashal getting a season 3. Nice. Shout out Mashal. Elusive Samurai season 2. Apothecary. Ooh, let me send this over. Hero. That's so real. For next season, for summer 2026, Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You is the most anticipated anime, as it should be. Super excited for that. I'm looking forward to watching Black Torch too. That looks great. Chain Smoker Cat. What? That is such an anime title, but it just caught me so off guard. Chain Smoker Cat. Young ladies don't play fighting games. That sounds like a fun show. Monogatari's coming back? What? What did I miss this week? Official visual, Waza Monogatari. What? Monogatari, bro, releases next winter. Hello? Oh man, Black Clover Season 2 looks so sick. October? Nice. Naruto X PUBG, excuse me? Okay, I think I'm caught up. Dude, I feel like I just like... My brain has been like fried. Dang, dude. Chainsmoker Cat looks fire. Let me actually see what this looks like. Because just off name alone, oh, let me see. Chainsmoker Cat. I'm so curious. All right, Netflix put out a trailer. Let me skim through this real quick. Oh, legitimately named Chainsmoker Cat. It. Yeah, this looks you're crazy, dude. Definitely looks like a very comedic show, that's for sure. Is that Dookie? Not the Sigs landing on some Duke? What am I looking? Okay, yeah, this looks like a Gintama-esque series. I might have to watch this. All right, Chainsmoker Cat, you got me. When does that come out? July 2nd? Oh, that was yesterday. Oh, hold on, we might have to watch that. All right, Chaos Duo, we got another anime to watch. Kagurabachi. Not to mention Sanji getting that cooking game for Switch 2. Listen, Ramses, that Sanji cooking game looks so peak, man. I genuinely can't wait for it. The Duke, dude. What do you mean we're dropping like 10 cigarettes up some Dookie? But yeah, no, Ramses, that Sanji cooking game looks goated. Like, that is one of my most anticipated games of the year. No question. Yeah, Ocean Plan. So happy for JoJo Friday. I'll jump out my window when Vivi and especially Karu return. That's going to be such a goated week, Quack 2. Coach got hit with a limited void. I most certainly did. Kobe's going to be the next character to unlock Conqueror's Hockey. Pink Mamba season. Factual. Kintoki's like hard. Factual. Post Elbaf, we're seeing Kobe unlock Conquerors. Akash Panda says the Japanese version had titles on the last page as well. It says King of the World versus Pirate Yonko. Dude, send me that, Akash Panda. If you have a screenshot, send me that, dude. Yo, King Higurashi got another anime adaptation announced. People are already speculating once it's all done. Yume Neko might get an anime remake? Will be there no matter what. No matter what, man. Alejandro Solis says same playing day one. Oh, for the Sanji game. Yes, absolutely, dude. It does sound peak. Like, just watching the trailer, it genuinely looks awesome. Like, it looks like it'd be absolutely hilarious. We might have to pop that in tonight if it already dropped on. Yeah, I think it's on Netflix. I can't believe the summer anime season is already here. That came by way too quick. Let me see. Anime. Oh yeah, Ghost in the Shell should be dropping soon too, right? I wanted to watch that new. Where's the anime at? Oh, there it is. Chainsmoker Cat. Do they have episode 1 on here? They do have episode 1 on here. Well, we might have to give that a shot. For the vibes. For the vibes, man. Coach, are you reading Sriracha's new manga? I forgot if you said something about it or not. I'm going to. So I'm letting it stack for right now. Because I already know for my boy Sriracha. As a matter of fact, I should just catch up to it so that way I can read Sriracha's new manga, Hunter x Hunter, and One Piece. And Akane Renashi every week. That'd be beautiful. Columbia up 1-0. Shout out to Columbia. Shout out to Big Columbia. They're looking good, man. Yume Neko remake. If that's the case, Ashes Samurai Zero, we will be there no matter what. Low quality Raws, high quality on Sunday. Also, the titles were in Japanese. Viz will add them for sure. Sweet. Sweet. About the SBS, right? Quag 2. I don't remember what else was said, but it was revealed that Rox's least favorite food is milk and cheese, implying that our goat is lactose intolerant. Real. So Rox, arguably the most legendary character this side of Joy Boy in the One Piece series, is just like me. He's lactose intolerant. Listen, I get it. I get it. And I know a certain somebody else gets it as well. But that is hilarious. And that Rox, in all of his legendary stature, still is weak at the knees to milk and cheese. It's real. And that is very, very real. Class 2B Hero Destroyers has been great so far. Man, so excited for some Sriracha greatness. My guy. My flippin' guy, man. Yeah, I know that, wait, let me check the Awashi news. Let me see if they already announced the release date for that. Awashi coming to Crunchyroll later this year. Okay, so just later this year. Oh, dude, this actually looks sick. Let me send this. Gotcha Girls Core. Also, there's a few more that I missed. I'm looking at the Awashi news here. Dude, this Ghost of Tsushima anime looks sick. The Sekiro anime should be coming out too soon, right? If I'm not mistaken. Fate Rewinder. Oh, I like the art style for this. Oh yeah, dude. Fate Rewinder has a super cool art style. Would you go back to save the ones you love if you had the chance? Oh man, this art style is sick. Happy birthday, Nami. Today is Nami's birthday. Dang, dude, I missed out on a lot of news this week. Oh yeah, the thing that Akash Panda sent me. Let me go watch that Dodgers thing real quick. Koshafari went to Kagurabachi. Caught up, baby. Caught up. Well, I'm behind a few weeks now, but I was caught up. Where is Akash Panda? The Dodgers. So this is the drone show. Let me see this. Oh man. Already, this is so sick. This is the spelling out of the One Piece logo, and I'm gonna assume that they probably do a couple other things too. Oh yeah. I'll have to watch that. Let me look at the Dodgers thing. Alright, so they got the king. The rest of the squad. He goes gear second. Goes in the air. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, and they probably show it on the board. Make some noise. Aw, man, that's so sick. Dog, we're really out here as One Piece fans, man. That's insane. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The SBS this time around was short, just like the early post-time skip volumes, to make space for the new Frankie VA interview. Oh, there was an interview with the new Frankie VA. I want to see that. SBS 115 also mentioned that Pell said there were only 5 flying devil fruits because that was the limit of his knowledge. Ah, he had no product knowledge. So he only stated what he knew, is Oda's excuse for, for adding in some additional content in the future. Also, Polo Graham confirmed to be Marco's dad and not a previous incarnation of Marco. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, we were wondering what in the Flying Thunder is going on there with Polo Graham. That makes sense. So he is Marco's pops. Sekiro anime also looks really good. It does, Ramses. Yeah, me too, man. Looking forward to the Kagurabachi break month as well. Even though, like I said, I'm behind a few chapters. Drone Show was awesome. I'm definitely gonna have to watch it off stream. No doubt. No doubt. All right, let me. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna put this on the charger. Then I'm gonna read these supers that I missed from Muddy, and then we'll go ahead and call it a stream. Let me put these. Can't believe JoJo's coming is confirmed to have JoJo Fridays again. That's so exciting, man. That is extremely exciting. Vortex, bring Aegon the Usurper to me. That's a good point, Akash Panda. Volume 100 is titled Color of the Spring King, and everyone in the Volume 100 cover has Conqueror's Aki now. True that. True that. The Usurper. So B Mighty comes in with a 10. It says, my supers, you ignore or missed what I tried to say. Recon, our entire lives have been lies, most of our beliefs. Discord letter to learn the truth. You need to learn what pantheism is very soon. Fix your mistakes, send us super. Thanks, promise to read letter. Message me your answer to get context. We got here, truth, no. Me, unique, God-given destiny, research truths, lies. We will say humans no free will, theo deter and compatibilism, reality illusion. You know, spoke about SS, reincarnation true, and you in our living room last night. OPTs, join us 2029, read your letter, back to us. What's wrong with Muddy? Try to tell me the truth. Press them aside. Of course, I'll join your crew. After read it. I've been thinking about this for a while. Rashad, my brother, and God, and everything connected. And your letter explains all. Okay, so I'll have to read the letter for some context in regards to this. I got you, Muddy. I appreciate you, like I said, as always, for your passion and for relaying this information with us. I truly, truly appreciate you. So now, Coach, have you read Fire and Blood? So, out of all the things that I've read for Song, you know, Song of Ice and Fire, and the rereads and the things, Fire and Blood is the thing that I am fully unspoiled on. That's why House of the Dragon has been such an incredible experience. Because I have zero knowledge going in. And besides, obviously, the current material and the current lore. So it's been a blast. It's been a blast. The Luffy-Emu interaction at the end is straight out of one of your skits? Yes! Oh my goodness, you're right. I didn't even think about that. That's so true. It actually is. That's insane. Hey, listen, man. Your boy has observation hockey. Your boy has observation hockey confirmed, Akash Panda. Confirmed. Confirmed, man. Confirmed. I got a B-Money video recommended to me when watching your E3 video. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. That is actually really, really cool. Shout out to the YouTube algorithm. JoJo Friday's returning is proof that I need to read your comment on that video, by the way, Quack, too. Now that I've read the chapter, I don't have to avoid spoilers. JoJo Friday's returning is proof that we can make a difference. Luffy's saying he's going to be the king of pirates to Emu is one of the most free bingo space ever, 100%. And it was so hype. Shout out to the free bingo space. The hamster bingo. Oh, man, it's so good. I will say the show will only get better from here. Listen, man, it's been so peak so far that I'm so excited to see how it continues to get better. Two things to point out about the chapter. Luffy threw his coat away because it had Emu's homing fire on it. Correct. Drums of Liberation SFX before we cut to Zoro's scene. I'm just sad since it's already happened. The battle at the lake shore was insane. The Riverland and the Winter Wolves armies pushed back Lannister forces into the lake till they became fish food. Have you seen the whole uproar about Sony ceasing production of physical games? I have, man, and it's so... It's such a sad situation, right? I am someone who buys both digital and physical, obviously. Just depending on the game, depending on the situation. But what's very disheartening is the fact there's going to be no option for physical video games coming out of a PlayStation console from 2028 onwards. That is, number one, something that is just very sad for the overall future of video games, the overall state of the industry from this point forward. The fact that stores will not be able to hold video games. People won't be able to go into the store, see a random really cool looking game cover and be like, hey, Mom, would you wanna can I get this game, right? A kid will be able to do that 10 years from now, at least on a Sony side of things. And it's like, all that's going to be digital now. And it's like, I understand that the world is moving towards this brand new digital age, but that to me, coming from the age of Blockbuster, coming from the age of going to the store, as someone who still does this in bookstores, video game stores, in any type of thing, I go in, the beauty of going on a side quest and leaving with something that you didn't want to originally get, but it called out to you, so you go out and buy it. That's something that only happens when you're there physically and are able to engage with said material and or see it, look at the cover, look at the back of the box art, look at the synopsis. That is something that can only be done in a store, and it's unfortunate that we're going to be robbed from that from 2028 onwards in regards to Sony video games, man. It's so unfortunate. It is so incredibly unfortunate, and if that is the future for video games, then it's very, very sad. It really is, man. I hope that the uproar causes them to change their tune, and they decide to back off on it, because that is it's just another thing that they're taking away from us. Like, it sucks, man. It really, really sucks. Physical retro game copies may become even more expensive because of this as well, 100%. 100%, man. It's so yeah, it really is trash, Jacob, bro. When it comes to books, I have to own them physically, but yeah, it's too disheartening. Yeah, man, I mean, look, it all depends, right? Like, some things you'll buy digitally, some things you'll buy physically, but to have the option to buy physically is so important. So important, man. Did you read my Discord message about the paper Oda wrote the secret of the One Piece on getting framed in the One Piece space shop? I did not. Let me see if... because I put my phone to charge. Let me see if I can see it from here. If not... oh, yeah, that's right. I can log in from here. All right, let me go look at it real quick. Off camera. Let me see. Remember when Oda wrote the truth about the One Piece on a piece of paper, tore the paper in half, and sunk the half containing the One Piece reveal into the ocean? The other half of that paper is now framed in the One Piece base shop in Shibuya. Ah, yes. Text says One Piece is text cut off, and Monkey D. Luffy is text cut off. That's interesting. I like that. Classic Oda, man. Just a tease. He's just a tease. He's just a tease. No, but thank you for sharing that, Akash Panda. That is awesome. That's super, super cool. This is classic Oda. A lot more people are going to move to emulation as well, so it's just a better digital option, 100%. And I can't blame them. I can't blame them in the slightest. No one can blame them. Not even these companies can blame them. It's ridiculous, man. It's gonna get so incredibly expensive. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this week's stream. I truly appreciate everybody who stopped by. This weekend, the plan, like I said, is going to be One Piece today, Hunter x Hunter either tomorrow and or on Sunday, and then we'll play it by ear in regards to the Heroine special. as well as, that sounds so crazy out of context, the One Piece spin-off Heroines special. Um, and then we'll go into and see what the rest of the week has to offer. I do have something else that I really want to get out and record in regards to Bleach that I've already recorded and want to get that video out as well. So there's a few things that are going to be on the horizon. But I truly appreciate everybody, man. This was so much fun. What an awesome chapter. Thank you to all of you who stopped by today. We had a good amount of people in here today to react to this greatness, so it's always appreciated. All love to everybody. If your team is still in the World Cup, all the best. Best of luck over this next week. And for everybody else who's just watching from afar and or not into it at all, then I hope all of you have just have a wonderful week in general. For the Game of Thrones fans, let's have a good Sunday, man. It's going to be crazy. I'll be watching Mexico-England on the TV, and I'll be watching the House of Dragon greatness on the iPad, so that should be a lot of fun, man. It's going to be a crazy Sunday night. So excited. One more time for the boys back home. Bring Aegon the Usurper to me! I will see y'all. Take care. And have an awesome sauce of a day, man. Shout out to Luffy versus Emu happening and Sanji having Conqueror's Hockey, man. Come on, dude. Come on. So peak. So peak.